In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 WNBA games happening on July 12, 2024, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games, so 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 WNBA games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start, if you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Phoenix Mercury versus Indiana Fever. The Phoenix Mercury are set to face off against the Indiana Fever on Friday night, marking their second encounter in less than 2 weeks. The Mercury come into this game riding a wave of momentum, having secured 3 consecutive victories. This winning streak has brought them to within 4 games of the Minnesota Lynx in the Western Conference standings. On the other side, the Fever, under the leadership of rookie sensation Caitlin Clark, have posted a 9-14 record this season. In the latter part of the season's first half, the Fever have noticeably improved their performance. This resurgence is largely attributed to Clark's exceptional ability to involve her teammates in the offensive play. Over the last 6 games, Clark has been averaging more than 10 assists per game, excelling at creating opportunities for her teammates in the paint. This was evident in their recent comeback win against the Mercury in Phoenix, where Clark notched 12 assists and was one of 5 Fever players to score in double figures. The Mercury will face a significant challenge in the rematch without Taurasi, which will impact their perimeter capabilities. Additionally, the Fever dominated the rebounding battle in their first meeting, a trend likely to continue given the Mercury's low ranking in total rebounds. The Fever have an impressive track record against the spread in recent home games, going 5-1 in their last 6. They also hold a 7-2 against the spread record when playing with just 1 day's rest, which is quite a notable statistic. More broadly, the Fever are 7-3 against the spread in their last 10 games overall. Caitlin Clark tends to excel at home, with her top 3 scoring performances occurring on their home court. Her recent 29-point game against Washington highlights her ability to elevate her performance in familiar settings. Clark's strong home court performances could provide the necessary boost for the Fever to stay within the spread or even secure a win. Despite their overall record, the Fever have demonstrated competitiveness against stronger teams, particularly at home, which enhances their prospects of covering a modest spread like +3. While I have been optimistic about the Phoenix Mercury throughout the season, and they have shown improvement in their road games, they face a formidable challenge against a resurgent Fever team. Despite being the better team on paper, the Mercury are dealing with injuries and are up against a Fever squad that has found its stride at home. The Fever have won 5 of their last 6 home games and covered the spread in 7 of their last 10 games overall. Notably, the Fever recently defeated the Mercury on the road as 8-point underdogs. Therefore, the Indiana Fever to cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. The trend towards lower scoring games is evident in recent matches involving both teams. The under has been successful in 4 of the Fever's last 5 games overall. Similarly, the under is 4-0 in the Mercury's last 4 games against teams with losing records and 5-1 in their last 6 games against Eastern Conference opponents. Furthermore, for Phoenix, the under has hit in 4 of their last 6 games overall. Both teams are coming off just 1 day of rest, which historically leads to lower scoring outputs due to fatigue affecting shooting accuracy and overall energy levels. This often results in slower-paced games with reduced scoring. Given the Mercury's focus on tightening their defense against lower-ranked teams, they are likely to prioritize stopping Caitlin Clark from orchestrating the Indiana offense. The Fever have also shown inconsistency in their offensive output, especially against stronger defenses. Therefore, under the projected total is our full game total pick. Las Vegas Aces versus Atlanta Dream. The Las Vegas Aces, boasting a record of 14-7, are gearing up to face the Atlanta Dream, who stand at 7-14 in a non-conference matchup set for Friday night at the Gateway Center. The Aces are currently riding a 2-game winning streak, highlighted by an 84-79 road victory against the Seattle Storm on Wednesday. In stark contrast, the Dream are struggling with a 5-game losing streak, most recently suffering a 78-69 road loss to the Chicago Sky on the same night. Earlier this season, these 2 teams clashed, with the Dream narrowly securing a 78-74 home win on May 31st. West. The recent performances of these teams have been on markedly different trajectories. Over their last 5 games, the Aces have been prolific, averaging 94 points per game, while the Dream have managed only 75 points over their last 4 games. This discrepancy is reflective of their season-long performances, with the Aces leading the WNBA with a 107.7 offensive rating, whereas the Dream sit at the bottom with a 94.6 offensive rating. Atlanta's struggles are compounded by injuries, which further weaken an already struggling team. In terms of shooting efficiency, Las Vegas ranks second in the league with a 52.2 effective shooting percentage, while Atlanta is last with a 45.4 effective field goal percentage. The Dream's victory in their first meeting with the Aces this season now feels like a distant memory, despite occurring just 6 weeks ago. Since then, Atlanta has lost 8 of their last 9 games, while Las Vegas has won 8 of their last 9. The return of Chelsea Gray has been pivotal for the Aces. They were 6-6 during her absence, but have gone 8-1 since her return. The Aces' offensive firepower, featuring stars like Wilson, Young, and Plum, poses a significant challenge for the Dream, who are missing 2 of their top scoring threats. Atlanta's struggles are not limited to the injury report. They are also 5-10 against the spread this season, failing to cover even as underdogs. Conversely, the Aces have covered the spread in 7 of their last 9 games. Given these contrasting trajectories, the Las Vegas Aces to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Both teams have demonstrated an ability to score and should continue this trend in their upcoming matchup. They are also proficient at getting to the free throw line, with the Dream ranking 3rd in the WNBA with 20.4 attempts per game and the Aces 4th with 20.4 opportunities. Additionally, both teams avoid getting blocked frequently, allowing for consistent good looks at the basket. The Aces have been blocked on only 3.8 shot attempts per game, ranking 5th in the league, while the Dream are 7th with 4 blocked shots per game. Las Vegas has seen the over hit in 12 of their 21 games this season, including 5 of their 9 road games. Meanwhile, Atlanta has an 11-10 mark for the under in their 21 games, but has gone over the total in their last 3 home games. Historically, 3 of the last 4 meetings between these teams have stayed under the total. However, considering the Aces' current offensive momentum and the Dream's middling defense, we anticipate this game to go over the projected total. Therefore, over the projected total is our full game total pick. Minnesota Lynx versus Seattle Storm. The Minnesota Lynx are set to face the Seattle Storm at the Climate Pledge Arena on Friday night in an important Western Conference matchup. Currently, the Lynx are leading the West with an impressive 16-6 record and are riding the momentum of a 2-game winning streak, most recently securing an 82-67 victory on the road against the Los Angeles Sparks on Tuesday. The Storm, holding the 3rd spot in the West with a 14-8 record, are coming off a solid 84-71 home win against the Chicago Sky on Sunday. This game marks the 4th and final encounter between these 2 teams this season, with the Lynx aiming for a season sweep. Historically, the Lynx have dominated the Storm, boasting a 6-1 record both straight up and against the spread in their last 7 matchups. Should Napisa Collier return to the lineup, I believe the Lynx will continue their dominance in this series. However, if Collier remains sidelined, the outcome of this game could be more uncertain. Offensively, the Lynx are not particularly outstanding, averaging 103.4 points per 100 possessions, which ties them for 5th in the league. Nonetheless, they lead the WNBA in 3-point shooting percentage at 39.5%. Defensively, the Lynx are a formidable unit, giving them a chance to triumph over the Storm even if Collier is absent. Since winning the Commissioner's Cup, the Minnesota Lynx have struggled to maintain their earlier form and will once again be without Collier. Despite the Seattle Storm's strong performance at home, the betting line seems to undervalue the Lynx, who are 12-4 against the spread this season and have established themselves as legitimate title contenders. Notably, the Lynx are 7-2 against the spread as underdogs this season, with 6 of those covers resulting in outright victories. Additionally, the Lynx have defeated the Storm in all 3 previous meetings this season. Therefore, the Minnesota Lynx to cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. Both teams have excelled in defending against 3-point shots, with Minnesota leading the league with a 27.6% opposing 3-point percentage, and Seattle ranking 3rd at 32.1%. Recently, both defenses have been particularly strong, with the Lynx allowing an average of just 70 points over their last 5 games, while the Storm have conceded 76.5 points over their last 4 games. In 2024, 2 of the 3 previous matchups between Minnesota and Seattle have seen fewer than 154 points scored. Given their defensive capabilities, I anticipate a similarly low-scoring game. The Storm play at the second highest pace in the league, averaging 79.7 possessions per 40 minutes, but they have struggled with their three-point shooting. In contrast, the Lynx are a dangerous three-point shooting team, although they play at a slower pace, ranking 10th with 78 possessions per 40 minutes. Both teams are proficient at limiting their opponents' three-point attempts, suggesting a likely low-scoring game. As such, under the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.